What's up, y'all? If you've been here before, welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Tierica, and I like to post videos about the law of assumption, manifestation, and mindset shifting, sharing my own personal beliefs and experiences with the intention that you can take something from what I talk about and apply it to your life to create the reality of your dreams. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's video. If it's your first time here, this is Monday Motivation. Every Monday, I do motivational type videos, which I still feel like my videos are motivational every day, but I really just focus on the motivational aspect on Mondays. So I was thinking about this. I was talking to one of my friends about it, and we overcomplicate everything. We literally overcomplicate every single thing. We have the tendency to do that because I'm not going to put everybody in a box and say that every single person overcomplicates things in their life or manifestation, whatever. But I can guarantee there's a good number of you that are overcomplicating something in your life in some kind of way. So, the message for today is I want you to stop overcomplicating it. Whatever it is, stop overcomplicating it, especially if it's with manifestation or with your manifestation journey. Because there is so much knowledge out there. There is so much knowledge that is available, and we can consume just nonstop, right? Like little sponges, just absorbing everything because you keep needing the reassurance. You keep wanting to hear somebody tell you that it's possible. You keep wanting to get that confidence boost from listening to other people tell their story or just reminding you of your power. But then what do you do past that point? Do you take that information and apply it? Or do you take that information, not apply it, wonder where your manifestation is at, start spiraling, and just stay in a state of not having what you want? Everything in this world, and I really believe this, but everything in this world, I feel like is meant to be easy. I feel like life is easy, manifestation is easy, and it's just a matter of perspective. When it comes to manifestation, one of the biggest things that I wanted to touch on as far as overcomplicating is your techniques, your manifestation methods or techniques that you're using. I feel like we can sometimes put that on a pedestal as well. Not only do we put our desire on a pedestal, but we also put our manifestation technique or method on a pedestal as well. And basically, how I'm comprehending that to myself is you are more focused on doing the technique, doing the method, how many times you can do the method a day. You're feeling like you're unaccomplished if you don't do the method on a day, like if you skip a day. You feel like you haven't done the method enough, and that's why you don't have your manifestation. And I really believe that is a huge factor when it comes to overcomplicating it, because nothing is outside of you. Whatever method that you are choosing to do, it is just a method. It is not the method that is manifesting for you. It is you. So when we are coming from a place of, oh, well, I have to go and script. I have to do the 3-6-9 method. I have to do the 55 by 5. I have to do this. And you feel like if you don't do it, or you don't do it the right way, then you're not going to get your manifestation and you're not going to experience what you want. And that to me is a form of overcomplicating it, because you're thinking too much about it and you're putting too much focus and emphasis on, again, something that is outside of you. And by you doing that, all that is implying is that you don't have your desire. Because again, if you were the version of yourself right now, which you can be, but if you were the version of yourself right now that has your desire, would you be worried about how many times you did your method or your technique, or if you did it correctly, or if you were doing it enough? That wouldn't even be a thought of yours, because your desire is in front of you and you're naturally just going to be thinking as the person who has their desire. Like you're just going to naturally have thoughts because your desire is in front of you. So when I say stop overcomplicating it, stop overcomplicating your techniques and your methods. Stop putting so much emphasis on them. Stop thinking that one method is better than the next method, or another method is more powerful and you have to do this one by this certain time. All of those are just limitations, or you can look at them as just a belief, okay? Whatever you're choosing to believe, that is what you're going to experience. How do you form a belief? By persisting in the assumption, and the assumption is just your thoughts. That's literally how it works. That's how it goes. Tomorrow's video, I'm going to be talking about how to affirm, but today it's really more so the methods that I wanted to focus on, because it's not the method that is manifesting. Like, you could do any method that you decide, but as soon as you come out of whatever like, your method is your activity. Something that I was thinking about this past weekend is, again, like, we can be in a position where we're putting the method on a pedestal, and I've definitely been there. Like, I thought I had to sit and click and count my affirmations over and over, or I thought I had to do something by a specific time. I thought I had to do, like, even like those 3-6-9 methods. I thought I had to write down something a certain amount of times for it to work for me. And you're giving your power to the method, first of all, and you are too focused on that specific thing. Okay, so because I want y'all to stop overcomplicating it when it comes to your manifestation method, let me tell y'all something. Like, let me explain something to y'all that I was thinking about over the weekend, and I intend that this strikes a light bulb or gives you a different perspective to where you're like, okay, I see where you're coming from. I have been putting too much emphasis, and I've been overcomplicating manifestation, period, because my method that I'm using is on a pedestal, and I feel like I'm not doing enough. I feel like I'm not doing it good enough, or I feel like there's something else more powerful. Let me explain to y'all this. So your manifestation method, and this is my opinion, but your manifestation method is simply just an activity that you do. It is not what is manifesting for you. It is just an activity that you do. So let's look at activities that you do in your daily life already. You watch TV, you scroll on your phone, you watch YouTube videos, you listen to music, you go hang out with your friends. These are activities that you do throughout your day, right? Mindless activities that you go enjoy or whatever. But I also believe that these same activities can still have an impression on you. They can still influence your reality and influence your subconscious by influencing what you're thinking. So let's look at an example. Let's say you are watching a TV show, and it's a reality show or something, and somebody on there is getting cheated on by their partner. And you're watching the show, and now you're so deep into their drama, right? You're watching it. You're spending your time watching this show. It's taking up an hour of your day, and you're watching somebody go back and forth with getting into it with their partner because their partner was cheating, and then they're going to their friends, and they're talking about it with their friends and all of this stuff, right? Then you turn the TV off. A couple of days later, you go hang out with your friend, and then your friend is telling you that they are into it with their partner because they just found out their partner is cheating, or they have thoughts of their partner cheating. Then you may go home and you get on your phone to go scroll on social media, again, spending time from your day to do an activity. You are scrolling on your phone, and you see posts about signs that mean your partner is cheating. So then you've encountered all of this stuff, this theme of cheating so many times with these activities that you were engaged in. That has influenced your thinking, because now you start to wonder, is your partner cheating on you, or is the next person that you get into a relationship going to cheat on you? And now those become your thoughts. Your thoughts were influenced by the activities that you were doing, right? And this happens a lot. Another example that I can give you, just like in the last video when I said, or not the last video, but one of my previous videos where I said, I can guarantee you some of you will see a lime green card just by me saying it and bringing it into your awareness. You don't have to affirm for it yourself, but by me bringing it into your awareness, you are now aware of lime green cards, and you're probably going to see it. And it was a good number of you that came back to the video and said, yeah, I seen a lime green card. I seen 2, 3, one happened right in that moment, because it was in your awareness, and I had influence over your reality reality to where a lime green car showed up for you. So by you engaging in an activity and persisting in these activities daily, they are influencing what you're doing. You're not stressed about it. You're not worried about it. You're not wondering anything. These activities are influencing your thoughts, and then you go through your life thinking about the stuff that was put in front of you, right? So, here's how you take your power back. Here is how you stop overcomplicating manifestation, because your manifestation methods are just an activity. So instead of you watching the TV show where they're discussing drama, scrolling on social media where they have drama, watching the news where it's completely fear based, instead of tapping into things like that, you take a step back and you decide what activity you're going to do for yourself, and you get to control the influence that you have over your subconscious and your thoughts and your reality. So instead of watching the TV for an hour, you can go sit and meditate for an hour and repeat your affirmation to yourself. You can go and write out what your dream life looks like. And by you writing it out, I don't know if it happens to y'all, but like if I write something out, it's like the visuals pop into my head and it's almost like watching a movie. So now you've created this whole visual for yourself just from you persisting in something that you wanted to have in your reality. You're choosing what is going to influence you. So don't look at your technique as something that is most definitely going to bring your manifestation in if you do this one. That's a belief that you can absolutely create for yourself. You could literally say, all I do is write something down one time and it manifests. Boom, that's perfect. But if you are somebody who is going around, just kind of panicking, like, I need to do this method. No, I need to try this method. Oh my God, I need to try this method. And you're too focused on which method is going to be the best one for you. They all work because all they're doing is helping you to influence your reality, helping you to influence your subconscious mind by choosing the thoughts that you're going to think. You're not allowing something to choose the thoughts for you. You are choosing the thoughts for yourself. I intend that makes sense for y'all, because it really made sense to me, and it really made me realize, like, you can do any method that you choose. Any method is going to work, as long as you believe so. And even if you don't believe so, you can create the belief that it works for you. But the whole idea here is to make life easy for you. Like, stop complicating things, stop making things hard, because it's nothing outside of you that is making things hard. You are the one who assigns meaning to everything. So by you thinking that something is hard, by you acting like something is hard, by you persisting like something is hard, that is how it has to show up in your reality for you. You do not overcomplicate manifestation. Everything is easy for you. Life is easy for you. Your manifestations roll in easily and effortlessly. And no matter what method you choose to do, it's always going to work. I want you to remember that. I want you to adopt that. And I intend that this brought you some type of peace, in your reality, where you can be like, you know what, I'm just going to do this one method. Because if you look at your method as an activity, then you start to replace these activities that are not benefiting you and your reality with your manifestation method, because it's just something that you enjoy doing. Do you have to meditate to manifest? No, but I 1000% enjoy meditation. That's my favorite thing to do. I love to meditate when I first wake up in the morning. I love to meditate when I'm on my way to sleep at night. If I have the space in my day, I love to meditate during the day. Like, anytime I find an opportunity, I am going to meditate, and I'm going to focus on my affirmations, or I'm going to focus on a visualization, because that feels good to me. And I would rather do that than watch TV or scroll on my phone. And don't get me wrong, I do still scroll on my phone sometimes. There's drama that I may get caught up in just because I like the person, and I just want to see what's going on. I can be nosy sometimes too, y'all. Like, I'm not saying I don't ever watch a show or scroll on my phone, but I am mindful of what is coming into my reality. I am mindful of the type of content that I'm ingesting on a daily basis, and I'm mindful when people are pushing limitations out. And when I hear those limitations, like I said, I'm a limitation indicator. When those limitations come out, I just be like, no, no. Like, that's nothing for me to even respond to. That's nothing for me to respond to. That's nothing for me to adopt in my reality. That's nothing for me to worry about, because I know what the plan is here, and that's not for me. So of course, I look at stuff, but I prefer just more so to meditate. And that's my method of choice. Do you have to meditate to manifest? No. Find what feels good for you, find what resonates with you, find what lights you up inside. Like, whatever feels good to you, do that. I don't care if somebody else isn't doing it. If yoga is the way that you want to do your affirmations and that's your activity and that's your way that you focus, then you absolutely do it. I don't care if somebody else said, "Oh yeah, you can't manifest during yoga. You can't do your affirmations during yoga." That's just a belief of theirs. That is just a limitation they have placed on their self. Remember, everything is just a limitation. Everything is just a belief, and you have the power to choose what is right and what is true for you. All right. So I intend that this assisted you in the way that you needed it to. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down for me below. If you do need guidance with your manifestations and you would like some assistance, I do offer coaching. I have email coaching, and I just added phone call coaching / video calls. So you can have the option to pick whichever one you want. The link for both will be down below. And if you watch this video until the end, I appreciate you so much, and I will see y'all in the next video.